It is October 1st. Happy Friday to everyone. Just going to share a few things here. This week I've been working on a report for some clients. They had asked for a risk assessment on a solution they've got. So I went through and crafted a little document talking about how much data this thing is going to take on, how much life that will give them if they do nothing for the time being. And so I think it went really well. It's been reviewed, peer reviewed a bit. So I'm looking forward to the actual client feedback and see how that satisfies their needs. But it's taken me away from some of my my other work, but that's the way it goes with you're trying to do things and other things come into play. Anyways, I want to chat a bit more about this idea. I've been really thinking about how I've approached things in the past and how I need to pivot a bit and change my own thinking about how to approach things in the future. And namely, that's got to do with I find I tend to take a more of an academic approach to services I'm trying to build and deliver, and even in my sales and marketing approaches, I take more of an academic. Here's how you should think about this and do this. Like it's that theory based or focus on here's what you should accomplish, and that's got a place for people who are hungry for that information. But most people have got they got their philosophy figured out. They don't need that. They're not asking for that. They don't want that. You tell them that, they're going to get offended and they just don't want to hear you. And I think that's where a barrier that I've kind of thrashed against for a long time. And I think I'm learning not to do that. I think most people are more geared towards looking for how to accomplish the tactical steps or the specific tasks or the challenge of the moment, as opposed to the philosophy of how should I be doing this whole thing. And that comes back to the title of this video, Don't Tell Me How to Raise My Kids. It's something I was watching a show the other night, and I've talked about this in my a prior video, that's actually kind of an interesting thinking, because entrepreneurs are like, they treat their business very similar to how a parents would treat their kids. And so what I'm thinking is that when you think about someone who's got a philosophy on raising their kids, maybe they believe in Kerberizing, maybe they believe in things like that are, saying yes, saying no, disciplining versus not disciplining versus all these different approaches. And so it's really about how do you approach child discipline? How do you manage things? And that's where, books are written and courses are provided, is on the tactics and how to deliver and implement those, because people already have their theory or their thinking about it. They're convinced on that they need to do that in that way. They just need to know how. And that's what I've got to focus on with my software, my businesses, is focusing on how to get people to run their business by using my software is my intent. But ultimately they need to have tools and processes in place that will support their business and develop the results from automation so that they can make more business faster with more reliability. And I think this is an important thing to think about. And I think when you look at more from let's say an Amazon FBA seller, that's why products on Amazon are successful, because someone searches for something, they have a thought that they need something. Now they got a desire that they want to get something to solve that need. And that's where they go and they look at a detail page. They click, look at some of the details, make sure, hit yes, buy it. And that's what happens, right? Because they're looking for the implementation, they're looking for the tactical advantage of getting that thing that will fix or do or address or pacify or solve or make me feel better about whatever that problem is I'm dealing with. And that's where I'm going to start looking at how I'm approaching my current marketing and my current documentation. How am I spinning my words so that it's useful for someone who's saying, I'm dealing with this problem, I want to get more information about that and solve that way. That tool will hit my nails the right way. So just something to ponder for you. Think about that. Like, share, subscribe. That'd be great if you could have more people join us for the next over the next week. Thanks very much.